In a landmark decision that will reshape transportation across America's most populous state, California regulators have granted Waymo permission to expand its autonomous vehicle operations statewide. This isn't just incremental growth, it's a seismic shift, representing a nearly tenfold increase in Waymo's permitted operating area. Imagine the implications. Robotaxis could soon transport passengers from the vineyards of Napa Valley to the beaches of San Diego, covering over 50,000 square miles of diverse California terrain. This approval signals that autonomous vehicles are transitioning from limited pilots to mainstream transportation solutions. The California DMV's decision marks one of the most significant regulatory milestones for autonomous vehicles to date, effectively giving Alphabet's Waymo the green light to scale its operations across both Northern and Southern California in ways previously unimaginable. Geographic expansion. Let's examine what this expansion actually means. In Northern California, Waymo's operational territory now extends throughout the entire Bay Area, reaching eastward to Sacramento and northward through the wine country of Sonoma and Napa counties. Meanwhile, in Southern California, the company can operate along a continuous 170-mile corridor stretching from Santa Clarita all the way down to San Diego, encompassing some of the most densely populated and complex driving environments in the United States. Waymo has already announced that San Diego will be its next major California market, with plans to welcome riders in mid-2026. As a company spokesperson noted, they're already providing over 1 million safe, reliable rides each month in San Francisco and Los Angeles alone. Now they're positioned to bring that same service to millions more Californians. National expansion context. This California victory must be understood within Waymo's broader national strategy. The company isn't just expanding in one state, it's executing an aggressive nationwide rollout that's unprecedented in the autonomous vehicle industry. Waymo already operates commercial robotaxi services in 5 major metropolitan areas: San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Austin, and Atlanta. But here's where the story gets even more compelling. Just this month, Waymo announced fully autonomous operations in 5 additional cities: Miami, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Orlando, with commercial service planned for 2026. When you add testing operations in Minneapolis, Tampa, and New Orleans, Waymo's expansion footprint grows to at least 17 cities targeted for 2026 deployment. This isn't just growth, it's a nationwide transformation of transportation. Regulatory framework. It's crucial to understand that the DMV approval, while significant, represents just the first step in a multi-stage regulatory process. Waymo must still obtain a separate driverless deployment permit from the California Public Utilities Commission before it can offer paid rides in new markets like San Diego or deploy its next-generation vehicle platform commercially. This phased regulatory approach ensures that safety and operational standards are maintained even as the technology scales. The process demonstrates how regulators are balancing innovation with public safety, granting operational freedom while maintaining oversight of commercial deployment. Waymo's methodical approach to expansion, working within this regulatory framework, has been key to building the trust necessary for such a significant approval. Market impact and significance. So what does all this mean for the future of transportation? Waymo's California expansion represents a pivotal inflection point for the entire autonomous vehicle industry. When regulators grant permission to operate across 50,000 square miles of diverse terrain, from dense urban centers to winding coastal highways, they're signaling a fundamental shift in confidence about the technology's readiness. Consider the evidence. Over 1 million rides per month in existing markets demonstrates both operational capability and growing consumer acceptance. The 170-mile Southern California corridor represents one of the most challenging driving environments ever approved for autonomous vehicles. This expansion doesn't just benefit Waymo, it establishes California as the leading market for commercial autonomous deployment and paves the way for similar expansions nationwide. We are witnessing the autonomous vehicle industry transition from controlled testing to broad commercial deployment. Waymo's California approval may well be remembered as the moment when self-driving cars moved from science fiction to mainstream reality.